Hello, friends. My name is Daniel Thomas Moran, and I live in the state of New Hampshire in the United States, although I was born in New York City and lived nearly all of my life in that vicinity. The poem I'm reading is titled Molly Moran, and it was written about my paternal grandmother as a tribute to her and as a means of preserving my memories of her. Surely the life she lived and the hardships she endured are an important part of who I became as a person and as a poet. Molly Moran. My father's mother we called Nana. Her given name was Mary. Still, as the Irish often do, everyone called her Molly. She would always tell us that she was born in 1901. She became a widow when she was 68. 10 at the time, I thought that was more than old. Now I'm 65 and I know better. She was a tiny woman, twice falling and twice breaking her right hip in the very same spot. Dragging it around, mourning it always, she called it her bum leg. Nothing in her 85 years had been easy for her. Eventually she surrendered, took to a comfortable chair, and she stayed there all the long day till it was time again for bed. She never spoke much, but only to agree with whatever was being said by voices around her. When she passed a Roman Catholic church, she would bless herself with the sign of the cross and say under her breath, "Bless us and save us." Whenever we bent down to kiss her hello, and then again when we bent down to kiss her goodbye, she'd say, "God love yous." She loved her cup of tea, ginger ale, and marshmallows. We giggled as kids when she called them marshmelons. She had a TV boyfriend whose name was Lawrence Welk. She never touched the drink, but was the daughter of two drunkards. One was from Ireland, the other one from Scotland. She had a half-brother named Jack who was similarly afflicted. Nana Moran's wedding had to be postponed when her father dropped dead, the week before he was to walk her down the aisle at St. Cecilia's in East Harlem. You know how it must be with the Irish, weddings and funerals, weddings and funerals. She gave birth to 6 children in all, 4 surviving to their dotage. Her first and third died as infants. Theodore, it was the pneumonia. Elizabeth was smothered at a breast when Nana fell asleep. She never missed Sunday Mass or holy days of obligation. She went one last time before they laid her down beside her husband in a Long Island field filled with the sleeping saints. I remember that day, standing beside them all, the gone and the still here, backed up to the slashes of a New York January wind. I wish I could remember much more, because now the answers to all the many uncounted, unasked questions are gone with her.